Tonight, from the Superdome in New Orleans, it's time for Monday Night Football on EA Sports.
Getting toward the half season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. And we will not get a run back here to start. It's a touchback, and it will come out to the 25. And here come the Saints for their opening drive. They'll be led out by their 6'4" quarterback, the former #1 overall pick in 2015, Jameis Winston.
I tell you what, when he is on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one that's capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
The numbers there for Kamara from a week ago. 23 carries, 106 yardage-wise, and the score as well.
I think he's exactly where he wants to be coming into a game, partner, because he has to still be riding the momentum from last week when he broke the century mark in rushing and had one of his best individual.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. DeForest Buckner in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. So now after the sack, Winston and the Saints needing to figure out what to do. Tough play, 3rd and long. A throw over the middle, taken in by Troutman. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. Here's Blake Gillikin now. He punted 5 times in the win last week as this one's away. They'll net only 35 here following a 43-yard boot, 8-yard return. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And a glance here at the man calling the plays under center, their 6'4" quarterback.
And what a first half of the season he's had, leading the NFL in passing yards to this point. He's been a tough man to slow down. So this defense certainly has its work cut out for him.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Start this drive in the air. Flush to his right. He'll get this one complete there to Pittman. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. He'll take a shot downfield for Pittman. And it is incomplete. Good positioning there downfield to break that one up. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Back to throw here. Out to the right and complete to Pittman. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
They hit that crossing route really well. Excellent timing, puts it right on him, and he keeps running.
Yeah, turned it upfield for good yardage. Again, he'll drop to throw. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
But Charles, something we talked about last week, when you start believing whether you're in the midst of a special season or not. Well, now they're at 6-0. Are you still trying to tamp down the expectations in that locker room?
Well, to me, it's less about tamping down expectations and much more about not getting ahead of yourself as a team. And look, they've got to play each game individually, right? Many teams talk about being 1-0 at the end of each and every game each week. To me, you got to...
And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown run. And the Colts will... claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. And this is good to make it 7-0 Indy. A drive that time of 6 plays and a 9-yard run on the end of it. The Colts kicking team is out there now, and they will send this one away. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. New Orleans Saints, they get ready to set up shop for their second drive. And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves. You know what it's like at the start of a game with the emotion. Guys a little bit jumpy.
But you do.
Oh, you understand the same way. It's just like us calling one, right? Making sure we ease into the game, let it come to us.
Well, you went 3 and out.
And now they have that opportunity.
No, you didn't go 3 and out. I went 3 and out on that first drive. I'll try to do better here. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And now 1 yard to go on third down. Kamara up the middle. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs. A first down throw for Winston. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. On play action, Winston. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Winston.
And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And this will be up to the ruling of the side judge here. He says it crossed out of bounds at the 16-yard line.
Here is Michael Pittman and the rest of this offense getting set for the upcoming drive.
That's really been a blistering start to the season for him so far. He's on pace to blow past 1,000 yards. The good receivers, it's interesting, though. You put extra coverage on them, they probably view that as a challenge or an option.
You're exactly right. That's an insult, right? Especially the year that he's having. But I just have to go ahead and I'm not going to insult him. I'm going to respect it. I'm sending as many people as possible. But one of the reasons he's having this type of a start is despite that type of coverage, he finds a way to what we call uncover late. Ball's thrown, even though there's coverage there, he's the one who can go up and come down with it, finds a way to get to the football.
And the offensive line has given them time in the pocket to have that uncovering late. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Again, it's Taylor.
And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Oh, a contested ball here, and it's going to be caught. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. A big play there for Indy. 41 yards. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And it's caught. So they hit pay dirt, but don't count it yet. There's laundry on the field. We'll see what the penalty flag is about. So reverse the celebration. We'll see if they have something else in their bag of tricks.
And isn't that always tough to watch when they score and you see the excitement, and then when they realize those points aren't going to count? Can they get it back together and find their way back to the end zone?
They'll still have a 3rd and goal now despite picking up 13 yards on that pass play. They'll try and run. Taylor. And he'll take this one down inside the 5 to the 3. It's about a 3-yard pickup there, but more importantly, they're still a few yards away here. It's now 4th down and goal. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
So a long drive gets them down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
Now it's a bootleg with Winston. And that is incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down. Blake Gillikin on a punt here as he'll send this one away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. That's taken on the 25. An excellent return that time, 26 yards. And the Colts are set up well as they take over 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. The give to Taylor. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. He'll drop to throw. He'll rifle this one deep right side. That's caught inside the 20. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16.
Well, partner, that's how you make a... drive suddenly not so long anymore. One big play, and they're already in field goal range with designs on getting more than that.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. Odell Beckham, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And his guy's now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes our score 17-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. The New Orleans offense set to take over. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
You don't want to.
I know, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. Winston now. That's complete over the middle to Anderson. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. He'll get 15 and a Saints 1st down. Here's Winston. There's Chris Olave. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That's good for 28 yards.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's Kamara off the draw to the 27-yard line.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line. Now, pause here for an injury, and not the guy this offense wants to see hurting. That's Jameis Winston who's shaken up. Well, hopefully, obviously, nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line.
But with the score where it is, you're not thinking field goals right now. You need touchdowns. So that was a much-needed conversion there on 3rd down.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Throw left side complete to Troutman. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. So from the 17, here's 2nd and 7. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. This is caught. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's 1st and goal. Kamara fighting, but he won't get too far. Maybe a yard, that's all, down to the 2. No gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal. Here's Winston. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Jameis Winston. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Left side, he finds Pierce. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. From the gun, it's Taylor. Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
Throw taken in by Taylor left side. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. On 4th down, Matt Araiza is sent on to punt. Deontay Hardy deep for New Orleans. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down. The Colts come to the line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that is incomplete. Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. They'll drop to throw. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Yeah, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
And he'll find Pittman. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts. It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He rifles one that's intercepted.
Picked off by Paulson Adebo. And the Saints are going to take possession of the football.
Second half ready to get underway. The Colts with a lead, and they will receive the football.
Taking it about the 1. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive.
Hey, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunity. And I will guarantee you that those guys will lock.
They start the drive on the ground. Kamara. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Now Winston. That's caught right side by Anderson. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. A give. This is Kamara.
And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the
14 yards is the pickup. First down, New Orleans. They run it again. And down to the 44, 5 yards that time.
Consecutive positive runs for him on the last 2 snaps. He certainly appears to be trying to put the offense on his back and just move them down the field when his number is called. The way he's running it, I keep going back to him.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. To throw is Winston. This is Anderson over the middle. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts' 32-yard line. They go play action. Winston.
He'll get this to his tight end, Troutman. And he'll be brought down at the 27. 2nd down at 5.
Off the play fake. Winston. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. They missed a field goal on their last drive. Here they need something to even get into field goal range on 3rd down. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. Chase McLaughlin now for the field goal try. From the right hash and call it an even 50 yards. And this one is right down the middle. And this is back down to a 7-point game. So the response to that touchdown on the other side to begin the third quarter. Look, just 3 points, but still a response nonetheless.
You're exactly right about that, because I think you needed to answer back with something, even though it's not 6. Just enough to send the message that says, hey, we're not going away.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. So here are the Colts to take over. Their win streak at 6 coming in and counting as they've got the lead. Right now, beginning this drive, 1st and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He completes it to Beckham. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards.
As they began this drive, I was wondering how they were going to attack since they're playing with the lead. Would they continue to try and push the ball downfield? Well, after one play, it appears that the answer is yes.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield. But they never did.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. He'll take a shot downfield for Pittman. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. They'll look to throw again. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down. The Colts send out their punter as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Oh, and what a play on special teams here. This is going to be down inside the 5, all the way down at the 2-yard line.
And he's got to be fired up about that effort. I don't think he could have walked down and placed it any better than where he ended up putting the football. That was excellent.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now, the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well. Winston, and that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. 3rd and short yardage. Winston sliding out of the pocket, and he won't get close. Only a yard, 4th and 3.
And, partner, I would guess that in his headset he was hearing from his coach, it's 3rd down, don't take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't get the 1st down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yardage.
Taken from just outside the 30. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. first down. He'll drop to throw it. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And this a leaping effort, but it's knocked away and incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now back to throw. He's going to try and go deep again. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Alec Pierce.
Yards.
And the Colts go up.
Winston now to throw on first down. Flushed out right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Quiddy Pay.
What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13. That's number 4. Sack number 4. They had 4 last week, so he's been down on the ground a lot.
Partner, they say the eye in the sky does not lie. And that's indeed the case because they watched the game tape from the previous week, incorporated it into their own defensive scheme, and continued to get after this quarterback.
And now this defense will be searching for sack number 5. So 8 yards on the completion there. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. Throwing, Winston. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. That was no third.
Frank Reich not so sure about that last call. He's going to go ahead and throw out the challenge flag. The thing that they'll be looking at is a spot of the football, and this is always such a tough one for officials to get exactly right.
Not just because of how fast the game's going, but just trying to get the right sight line to the football. That's not always easy. We'll see what they decide here.
On third down, here's Kamara. And he's got the first down as he's up to the 45-yard line. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs. So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. To throw, Winston. Forced out to his left. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. On 2nd down, Kamara. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40.
72 yards rushing now for Kamara. It's a first down.
Winston.
They'll get this out to Kamara.
And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. Well, this has been a good march down the field, but now they're stuck looking at a 2nd and 14. Jameis to throw it. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. DeForest Buckner, his 2nd sack of the night.
So now after the sack, Winston and the Saints needing to figure out what to do. Tough play, 3rd and long.
Escaping the pressure right. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. The decision to tuck and run gets him 3, but that's not enough. Now it's 4th. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And the Colts are going to get the football in outstanding field position. They'll try and start this drive in the air.
He's got his man. It's Pierce. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. It's caught. Beckham.
And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line.
They're going to hurry back to the line now. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. This is caught. Touchdown.
Michael Pittman.
28 yards. And now the Colts are going to keep the offense on the field as they'll go for 2 here.
They'll let Taylor try and run.
And he is going to be stopped short of the goal line. Oh, they'll mark him inside the... First down, Winston. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Anderson.
And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now it's Kamara in the passing game.
And they're going to move it down inside the 25.
On 1st and 10, Winston.
Back to Kamara for another catch.
And he is going to lose yardage here. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. To the air again with Winston.
And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line.
At least this time he's getting hit after positive play for his offense. The pressure was coming through yet again, but he certainly didn't stick around for the sack on this occasion. Found an escape route and ended up getting the 1st down before taking the hit.
And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Winston. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. Julio Jones with career touchdown. McLaughlin for the extra point. And they're able to cut the deficit to 12. So that drive goes 8 plays.
And it culminates in a Julio Jones touchdown.
2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And his defense here going to burn their 2nd timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. And this is going to be taken in by the Colts. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5.
They'll set up a throw.
They'll set up the screen to Taylor.
And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. Now, this is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. They'll look to throw here. He finds Pierce. It's complete. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. That one looks like he'll throw here. He'll find Taylor. That's complete. And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this. Well, trailing here in the fourth quarter, and that personal foul, that only adds to the hole that they're currently standing in.
Yeah, absolutely a bad job of just losing your cool and letting your anger take over. Mistakes like that, not going to help you at this stage of the game.
Now the defense will burn their third and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. And we'll see if the defense wants to stop it as they take the knee. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. The Colts in victory formation now as they take the knee. And on 4th down, they come up and take the knee. Now the Colts will use their 3rd and final timeout. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside. So it's a win here for the Colts, and it was thanks in part to their man under center, their veteran quarterback.
Yeah, he was definitely the X factor. He had 3 touchdown passes, ran for another, and really had this defense grasping for straws throughout much of this ball game.
So for the Colts, their winning ways continue as they get it up to 7-0. And they'll head back home next week to take on the Houston Texans. Meanwhile, for the Saints, they dipped to 2-5 now with the loss. And they'll try to get back on the beam next week as they'll head to Tampa to take on the Bucs.
She-Rag got me.